Bam, hey everybody, it's Rude. Welcome back. Today I'll be making, how should I say it, a little Lynn guide or mini tutorial. I'm showing you certain moves that will actually work out for you and blah de blah. This won't be the perfect guide, but this will actually help out a whole bunch of other players and a whole bunch of new players who actually want to learn how to play Lynn. So I'm gonna pretty much go through four things, I think. Yeah, four things. I'm going to show you the skills that you need to max out. I'm going to show you how to actually get the golden marks with Lynn. It's a very simple process. And I'm going to show you all of Lynn's armor moves. People may say there's only one, but there's actually a lot. There's about 4 or 5. And I'm going to show you some quick little ways of how you can tank with Lynn without having to go into them armor moves and everything. Those pretty much the moves you can tank, and the last thing I said pretty much are just one thing all in together, but I'm just gonna put them separate for now. Either way, we're just gonna hop right into it. Alright, so like I said, people, this won't be the best. This won't be the best guide or the best tutorial on showing you how to do everything. I'm just going to explain it to you. I'm really strapped on time right now. I got things to do, so I'm going to make this a little bit quick, a little bit fast. Do practice these that I'm actually telling you right now. Right now, we're going to look into the skills. These are the skills that you're going to want to rank up as quick as possible. Thunder Legs, Fishtail Pull. You don't really need to worry about Iron Machete, whatever the fuck it's called. Flag. You don't really have to worry about that. Though like this move here is only meant to be used when the boss is about to do his AoE, or he's about to do an attack where you can't hit him, so you just do that from a distance to actually stop him. The next thing you're going to want to rank up is 5-Finger Death. It adds more damage if you have it all the way at rank A, which pretty much is what you need. Swift Assassin, you really are going to need that. It adds more damage. Like it says right here, it increases the damage by 35%. You're going to want to rank that up as not as quick as possible. Take your time with ranking these up. You don't have to rank up everything. The next one you're going to need is Dark Cloud. You do tend to use this move a lot because sometimes when you're actually playing with Lynn, you will actually throw out Dark Cloud at least about 5% of the time. If you mess up on what you're actually doing, you will throw that out 5% of the time. So you might as well just have it up to rank A. And plus, it's really good when you're fighting Lionodus and you're trying to actually cliff him. So it's best to do that. So the next one, of course, Killer Dart, you don't really have to worry about. People say usually rank this up, but you really don't have to rank it up past rank E. You could leave it the way it is. It doesn't really matter if you have it up all the way. It says it does more damage, but it's only 15%, and it's not really much. Broken Sword, you don't really need. These are your smashes right here. Usually people would say get those up to rank C, so you can actually do enhanced smashes. Just get that up as quick as possible, because more damage, and it's just more damage. Let's just put it like that. Little Rat, you're really going to want to get that up. That's like one of your defense moves also. So when you perfect dodge with Little Rat, you do get like a little buff up top where you can actually go behind the boss, so you can actually dodge a whole bunch of their attacks and actually attack them from behind and everything. The next one you're really gonna need, like these right here that I have at low rank, you really don't have to worry about them. Like Divine Spare, you really don't have to worry about them. They're not really important. The next one pretty much is Iron Monkey. You're going to want to get this up to rank A as quick as possible, just because if you get it up to, I think, around rank C, you get to unlock the other version of it, which I needs to find, which is Golden Arm. And you're really going to need Golden Arm, because this is like, say you're trying to do an attack with Lynn, right? Because you know with Lynn, her downfall is that she has to do the entire animation or the entire dance just to actually get an attack off. So when you actually dodge a boss's attack, you can do Golden Arm and actually plant a mark on them. And that's like the best thing. And you're really gonna want to actually get when you're gonna want to use Little Rat a lot when you're next to the boss, so you can actually get like the two little buffs you get, and Killer Dart and everything. And like I said, Killer Dart is not really important. I'm gonna get into Killer Dart later on, Right now, I'm just showing you the moves that you actually really want to rank up right now. The next move is Flying Guillotine. This is one of Lynn's best moves, but it is the longest to actually pull off. Just because you have to get the entire dance down just to actually pull off the move, and sometimes the boss won't even give you enough time to actually do that. So that's just to quickly know that. And the last one pretty much is Flying Snow. Pretty much the way how you use Flying Snow, you're gonna use Flying Snow when you actually don't use Jade Fox. I forgot about Jade Fox. Get that up to rank A as quick as possible. When you don't have Jade Fox, because I think it's about 3 minutes to actually cool down, you're gonna want to get you're gonna be using Flying Snow half of the time. Like by the time you get back up all your SP, which you usually would use Jade Fox, you would use Flying Snow. Flying Snow is pretty much a alternative to Jade Fox, because if you use Jade Fox without ending it with Flying Snow, then the entire use of Jade Fox was just useless. That's pretty much how I see it. And then Long Arm Devil, you really don't need to upgrade. Pretty much the moves I have up here, of course don't worry about the Succubus Fang. The moves that I have up here is Flying Snow, because I do use that after after I use Jade Fox, and I can't use Jade Fox for around 3 minutes or 2 minutes or so, whichever it is. I do use Flying Snow to actually use it to actually attack the boss, and so on and vice versa. Y'all get what I mean, people. So I'm not really gonna go too much into detail with it. And the whole reason I have a Divine Spear up here is just in case I get all 10 marks on a raid boss or any boss. I just do Divine Spears, because the Divine Spears turns any blue markings into golden marks. So I have that up there just in case if the boss if anybody stuns the boss and the boss is on his knees. Yeah, I do use that so every mark can actually turn to golden marks, so I can actually get a little bit more damage. And that's pretty much the skills that you're actually really gonna need for Lynn. Everything like training and everything else, you pretty much don't have to worry about it that much. Battle Respiration, you get that to rank A. You really don't need it up any more than rank A, because with rank A runs become a whole lot faster, and you get your stamina back a whole lot quicker. Stamina, I would say people usually get their stamina all the way up to 180. 180 is like a good place, but if you can't get it up to 180, 144 is actually okay also. I have it at 177 because usually I never really run out of stamina. I usually get it back before Lynn actually gets that tired animation. So you really don't have to worry about that much of stamina. As long as you get it past 140, you're actually good. And then standing endurance and all of those stuff, you really it depends on your it depends on what you want to actually do, but I do recommend getting your stamina up and your strength all the way up. I have it at rank 9 because I don't really care that much for the strength right now. It only adds a little bit, so it's not really important. Even if you max that out, you're still not going to be as strong as you want to be. That's why people get like plus 15s or plus 10s or blah blah. And then everything else is pretty much dependent on you. Campfire, usually I get that up to rank A, so I can get full buffs when I actually use a campfire. And you do want to get Potion Mastery up as quick as possible. I don't have it maxed up because I never really worry about it. Usually I get enough health with using the potions, because I really in raid bosses I only have around 2,000 health. That's because really all you need is around 2,000 health. Like if you're like me and you don't get hit a lot, then you just need to get your health up to 2,000, because like it's pretty much all you need. Plus I have 8k defense, so blah. Alright, yeah, will and everything. Intelligence, Lynn is not a mage character, so you really don't have to worry about intelligence. It's less of the importance, and it's if you want to get it up. You really don't have to. It's not necessary. It's just if you want. So pretty much those are the skills that you're actually going to need with Lynn to actually have them up. The ones that I don't have up all the way are not really important. They're not really needed. So that's just to quickly tell y'all that. Now we're going to hop right into the next thing, which I will be showing you how to do Lynn's golden marks. Very simple. And this is for the new players also, people. Vets, they should already know about this, but if you don't know about this, it should be muscle memory. Like if you're around like level 80, I pretty much how I say it, you're supposed to know how to play a character once you hit level 60. That's pretty much how I see it. If you don't, it's not really a problem. You have about like 10 more levels before you really need to know how to play that character, or else it's just bad for you. Either way, we're gonna hop right into the next thing, people. Alright, next thing, Lynn's golden marks. Lynn's golden marks are pretty easy to get off. It depends on your attack speed, because my attack speed is only 23 right now, so I literally only have to wait like 1.2 seconds, and I'll be able to get her golden marks off. Let me actually show you real quick. Like that. It depends on your attack speed. Let me actually switch to this library real quick. And certain, like, let's look at this right now. So the attack speed on this weapon is 5. I'm actually gonna get this up to plus 15 and actually put a bloodlust on it, just to let y'all know. So it depends on your attack speed. Right now, there's a lot of people going. There's the event 1 to 85, the road to 85 event is going on. So people are only gonna have the newer players, when they actually get to any level and they get a new weapon from the things they give you, the little boxes they give you and everything, you mostly will have an attack speed of 0 to 5 usually. If they give you more than that, I don't know what the hell is going on. So pretty much with Lynn, when you want to actually get the golden marks, it's not really best to actually try to get all the golden marks every single time. It's not really important to get it all the time. Nobody will get it 100% of the time. Usually you can if you actually try, but almost everybody will not get the golden mark every time. So pretty much what you're going to want to do is actually delay the attack. Like her smash, you're going to want to delay it about like 1 second, one second or 2 seconds. It depends on your attack speed, like I said. And then you'll be able to actually get the golden marks. Usually people just go fast and they'll be able to do that, and you just get like a normal blue mark. But if you want the golden mark, delay it about like 2 seconds, 2 or 1 seconds, and then you should be able to actually get it. It's very simple, people. It's not really hard. It's pretty simple to actually get. Now let me switch back to my weapon. Yeah, and that's pretty much how you actually get the golden marks. It's very simple. Like, the thing is, Lynn has to go into the entire animation or the entire dance just to actually get the markings. So how should I put it? You have to pay attention to the boss's animation, and then you'll be able to actually get them off. You can't just like go out willy-nilly and actually attack and then be able to actually get it. You have to pay attention to the boss's animation. And also, quickly, I wanted to say this right now. With Lynn, people, you really don't have to worry about combat mastery. You really don't have to worry about that. Half of the time, you won't be actually hitting the boss with your normal smashes. Like your normal attacks, you won't be hitting them with your normal attacks. Pretty much the way how you use your normal attacks is just getting the entire animation down, and then you do your smash attacks to actually get the markings. So really, the only thing you're really gonna need with Lynn is crit and smash, and you mostly want to get your will up and your strength as much as possible as you can get. Cause you really, for raid bosses or bosses in general, you don't really need to actually hit them with this. Half the times you will be in the back here or in the side just doing the dance, so you can actually get the entire smash down to actually do everything. And that pretty much explains pretty much most of the things for Lynn, how you get the enhanced smashes and everything. Now we're gonna hop right into the next thing, which pretty much is the armor moves that Lynn has. Alright, people. Alright, armor moves that Lynn have. Like I said, this ain't gonna be the most professional. This is just showing a bunch of new players of how to actually play as Lynn. As y'all may have known, I'm a Lynn main. I've been a Lynn main for a good little bit. I started playing her for a couple of months. Like when this event started, I started playing as her, and I actually mastered her very fast. Just because I actually made a Lynn a long time ago and got her to max level and deleted her, but that's not the point. Not the point. So Lynn's armor moves. Lynn's armor moves are pretty much Killer Dart. Killer Dart here. You can charge it up all the way if you want. Killer Dart, you'll tank any boss's moves with Killer Dart. Do notice that you will take around 300 of your health, which is not that much, and it depends on your defense of how much damage you take from it. Around 6k defense, you will most likely will only take around 334 of health. I tested it. You do take around 334 of health when you actually try to tank a move with Killer Dart. You won't get knocked down. That's like the best thing about it. And the next move pretty much is 5-finger death, but the only way you're gonna tank with 5-finger death is if you get all 10 markings on a boss or any sub boss. Cause when you're doing that, cause I usually when you're doing this to tank, when you're doing 5-finger death to tank, you're usually about to like pop all of your marks when a boss is right there about to hit you, and you do take you take about, like, it depends on your defense. Like I said, you do take about a good chunk. It depends on how hard the attack hits your character. It depends on how hard it hits Lynn. So since I have 8k defense right now, as you can see up there, I boomed my weapon, so that's like the whole reason I have 3k. I'm going to go for plus 15 as soon as I'm done doing this. Yeah, since I have 8k defense right now, since I have 8k defense, I do only take around 400 of health. So you can, like I said, you can tank with it. Depends on your defense. I'm saying just make sure you get all 10 marks. Damn, just make sure you get all 10 marks before you try to tank with 5-finger death. That's pretty much how you do that. And of course, everybody's last move is Jade Fox here. You tank with Jade Fox. Your SP becomes your health, and how many hits or how hard the boss actually hits depends on how much SP you use. So when you're actually in this, you are vulnerable. Let's just say you can take about like 4 hits before your entire SP gets diminished. About 4 hits, and then you will be out of Jade Fox and you will be taking full damage for everything. And also, real quick, just to tell y'all, you can do all of these moves here out of Jade Fox, blah blah, and everything. But if you don't end it off with Flying Snow, the entire use of Jade Fox was just useless. That's just to tell y'all that. If you don't end it with Flying Snow, the entire use of Jade Fox was just useless. Also, Jade Fox does give you extra damage with Flying Snow or any attack. That's why I really don't I don't really up a lot of moves, because they're not necessary. Because out of the moves that I use for Lynn when I'm in Jade Fox, I only use Long Arm Devil, Divine Spear, and Flying Snow. Those are the only 3 moves I use. I don't use Iron Flag, and I rarely use Chambers of Death. Some people use that just to do an extra amount of damage, but to me, I just think it's useless. That's just to me. It may be useful to like certain people, but to me, it's pretty fucking useless. And also, the last move you can tank with pretty much is, of course, just regular Flying Snow. Though that's pretty much the moves you can actually tank with Lynn, just to quickly tell y'all that. Now, I'm not gonna cut it here in this little section. I'm gonna show you how to quick Killer Dart. It's very simple how to do this, like this quick Killer Dart. I don't really want to call it quick Killer Dart, but I'm just gonna call it that just to call it that. So how you do quick Killer Dart is pretty much you hold the right click for about 3 or 2 seconds, and then you'll be able to get Killer Dart off very fast. You usually use this when you're right next to the boss, because you really don't have a lot of distance. I can show you right now. Hold up real quick. Let's turn this way. You really don't have a lot of distance, so you do use that when you're right there next to the boss, so you can actually do a little rat and actually get the full mark, the enhance or buff, I should say, for the markings. So you can actually get around 4 markings with flying guillotine. I didn't really explain that, but flying guillotine and what is this move called? Drunken Mantis. These are the only moves that you can actually get you could actually get an extra marking on the boss. I didn't really explain that, but you should already know that by now, to be honest. Hold up. Damn, talking for so long has got me thirsty and my throat is killing me. So let's just hurry this up. So the way how you do quick killer dart is pretty much you hold the right click for about a couple of seconds, about 1 or 2 seconds, and you should be able to get it off. Like I said, you're only supposed to use this when you're right there next to the boss, because usually people would charge up killer dart, but there is a point to charging it up. You can go all the way from a distance, but usually I'm close to the raid boss, or usually you're supposed to be close to the boss, so you can actually just do a quick little killer dart, and it makes things a whole lot simpler. You can actually do that, and out of killer dart you can pretty much do drunken mantis and flying guillotine out of it. So that's pretty much the best thing. So yeah, so quick killer dart is pretty simple to get. Usually what I do is that I do a little circle and then actually do it, or you can do pretty much just stay stationary and actually do it. Once you don't see the charge up at the bottom, that means you did quick killer dart right. Like I said, there's not really a reason to charge this up all the way, other than you're very far and you actually want to get the marking off, but do know you're actually going to be in the animation for a very longer period than actually doing it the faster way. You can kill a rat, you can little rat out of it when you're doing it the long version. Hold up. You can kill a dart out of it, but it does take a while to actually get the little rat or actually dodge out the way very fast. That's why you usually are supposed to do the quick little killer dart. Remember, if you get the charge up there, that means you didn't do it right. So usually just hold it for 1 split second and you should be able to get it off. Practice this. This is like the easiest thing to actually get. It's very simple. Not a lot of people do it, but it's actually very helpful if you actually do it. Well, either way, guys, that was my quick little guide slash tutorial. It may have not been the best. It may have not been how the other YouTubers or Vindictus tutorial guides people or whatever, guiders or whatever, I don't know what the fuck they're called, does it. But this is actually just to show newer players a quick little way of how to play Lynn and how to actually succeed with Lynn, and actually just to help you out a little bit. I was gonna do one for Herc, but there's not really much you gotta learn on Herc, and right now I don't know how Herc is gonna be in season 3. So if he's gonna be terrible like how people are saying, I don't know if I'm actually gonna play him for that long. So right now I'm just gonna enjoy Herc as the way he is right now until they make him broken, and then nobody's ever gonna want to play as him again. Either way, guys, I'm gonna end it right there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. I will see y'all for another video. Hopefully I should be able to get a couple more videos out this week. I am working on a new channel banner, and I actually am working on my stream schedule. I did say I was gonna stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays and Sundays, but right now I'm kind of hating having a set schedule for everything. Like, I hate having set schedule. Even on my YouTube channel, the whole reason I have I only upload Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays is so I can have a couple of days off to myself, and I'm gonna need those days to actually relax, people. So I don't know, like, I really only care right now about having a schedule on my YouTube, not really on my stream. The days I stream are very random. I will most likely have a tweet about it, so make sure to follow me on Twitter if you actually want. I'm not forcing you to follow me on Twitter. It's if you want. It's just to let you know whenever I stream or actually upload a new video, and hopefully y'all don't miss it. Either way, I'm gonna end it right here, people. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this guide slash tutorial slash simple tactics, because I usually call my guides slash tutorials simple tactics. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all for my next video, guys. Peace.